Hi everybody, it's Chelsea. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first video of mine. So for this week, something a little different for this time lapse. Happy birthday, Dorikage! Well, happy belated birthday. Oh, this is a very, very, very belated birthday drawing for a longtime friend I've known on DeviantArt. Yeah, so let's get on to the piece itself. Here we got his Chimera OC Cora and my NECA Villainess OC having a bit of a friendly rivalry, back and forth, seeing who can catch the other, whether it's Cora swallowing the Villainess with her snake tail, or the Villainess getting a submersion on Cora in Quicksand. I was given the option of having, one or the other winning. I thought it'd be a little bit of fun little twist to have it to where the Villainess got Cora initially, but Cora, pulled a quick little fast one and managed to catch her as well. And, even adding that little, a little jab, like, oh, hey, I guess this counts as 2 points for me now, huh? And the Villainess having a classic reference of, this still only counts as 1. Just looking huffy that, she managed to get caught like this even though she had already won. This piece was a lot of fun to work on, especially getting to actually draw Cora for the first time and just trying to figure out a nice little location for the duo to have ended up in, which, as you can tell, depending on where I am in this video, the background is meant to kind of emulate a bit of the pixie scene from Monster Rancher, but not one for one, of course. So a bit more with this. One thing I've changed up doing as late is, usually when I finish the flat colors, I would always, shade the characters and go through the same order that I flat colored. But instead I've been shading the backgrounds and doing all the details first. I usually have a routine that I stuck with, but I've found that once you start doing the backgrounds first, like just getting all the shading details and everything worked out, it makes it a lot easier to actually figure out where you're going to have the big shading and lighting focus for the characters' work. Or sometimes I even find a new way to do like an effect that I hadn't even considered for it. It's a lot of fun. The texture you can see on the mud as well, before the shading was added, is actually a brush I use for tree bark. It's something I've used quite frequently on a lot of pieces. And in fact, if you check a lot of my previous pieces with sinking, you'll see that brush effect or that detail does tend to end up in there. I have a lot of assorted brushes I've downloaded in Clip Studio, but there's only about like 8 or 9 out of the multitudes that I've downloaded that I've actually go to like constantly. With, maybe 1 or 2 outside pieces that end up being something that's really situational. Another detail too is with the whites of the eyes, I cannot go without like adding just a little bit of shading to them anymore, because some of my pieces I've done where I didn't add that, you'd have like this nice darking effect, and then you just see the bright whites like they were glowing, and it just looked so off. So that's just a nice little detail that you can also probably have noticed in my pieces over time. But yeah, I'm pretty much just kind of rambling at this point, so a shorter video. But once again, I just wanted to wish you a very, very happy birthday, Dorikage-sama. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend. And I hope all of you have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.